The Aioi R&D Lab Oxford aims to solve global-scale societal issues of today and tomorrow. The lab brings together expertise in insurance, artificial intelligence, and thought leaders from world-leading universities to create innovative research and game-changing solutions powered by AI technologies. The mission of the lab is to bring humans and AI together to create shared value around the world. One of the projects the lab is working on today aims to solve a big problem affecting countries with aging populations like Japan and the United Kingdom. Today in Japan, more than 6 million people are living with dementia, a condition that disproportionately affects the older population. As the country continues to age, this number will rise significantly and impact an even greater portion of society. To this end, the lab is developing an innovative new way of identifying the signs of cognitive decline before an accident happens. Data scientists working together with insurance experts began by training an AI on an immense dataset that included over 9 billion miles of telematics trip data, sensor measurements, and dashcam accident footage.
The behavior was traditionally learned from simple features that get extracted from this data, like harsh braking or acceleration. But with the use of large machine learning models and Aioi's large dashcam dataset, we're able to model very large-scale and high-dimensional interactions between different features, acceleration, movement, steering, braking, that helps us to find unprecedented ways to spot the cognitive decline before it becomes dangerous.
私たちは AI を活用して様々な社会課題の解決を目指しています。今取り組んでいるのは、高齢者の危険な運転挙動を検知する AI モデルの開発です。具体的には、過去に重大な事故を起こしたドライバーの走行データを分析し、同じような運転挙動を示しているドライバーを見つけ出すことです。交通事故を未然に防止することによって、不幸な被害者や加害者を一人でも多く減らすことが我々の目標です。
The Cognitive Decline Project builds on previous work that has already had a transformative impact on business, the ability to detect and potentially prevent large loss incidents.
Large loss is not only one of the biggest risks in an insurance portfolio, but also has been the most difficult risk to model and predict. Traditionally, insurers have relied heavily on the risk details such as the type of car, even the color of the vehicle, and the age of drivers to predict who's more likely to be involved in most serious accident. But when we looked closer into the data, we saw some true predictors underlying these large losses. They were quite different, and some were very surprising.
One of these surprises had to do with road familiarity. It used to be assumed that driving on unfamiliar roads, like an old country road you'd never seen before, was a significant predictor of risk, but the data showed something new. A large proportion of the worst accidents actually involved skilled drivers on roads they had been on hundreds of times before. This was just one of the many results which seemed counterintuitive at first, but upon deeper investigation revealed interesting dynamics in driver behaviors.
My initial reaction was, data's wrong, because that's what you challenged. Sometimes data can be wrong. But at the same time, we were quite excited because it's something new and something that changes the way that we view the risk, and then we can really add value to the way that we manage our large loss risk. I think what was critical in the success of this project was the fact that we had the domain expertise and knowledge about the drivers and what causes these large loss accidents, what they look like. And we had certain beliefs that actually was proven by the machine learning models, but also been supplemented and improved, enhanced by these. So it was really the human insights helping the machine learning models to learn, and then the output of that helped the humans to know more about the world and then know better about how to manage the large loss risk.
By training a model to look for these patterns, as well as many others that require a more complex AI model, Aioi Nissay Dowa is able to identify in their portfolio the 5% of customers who could be responsible for 50% of the most expensive claims.
We get excited when we see the results of these models, but it doesn't stop there because the model needs to continue to be trained and need to be enhanced. And also, it's very important that these models are tested, they're not biased, they are continue to predict with the level of accuracy that we expect from these models. So it's the idea of the continuous learning and continuous meta-learning is really critical for any business and for anyone using the AI or machine learning.
Predicting cognitive decline and large loss accidents are just some of the ways Aioi Nissay Dowa, Mind Foundry and Aioi R&D Lab, Oxford are developing solutions that are transforming the way insurers understand risk, keeping drivers safe and bringing humans and AI together to create shared value around the world.